as children of the Most High, sometimes we are in a place where we are being obedient because we are supposed to do it. We know we're supposed to do a certain thing. We're supposed to say a certain thing. So we are operating out of that what we're supposed to do, which is a good thing, that we're being obedient and that we're willing to do something that we may not understand or may not desire to do, but we have it at least in our heart, in our minds, to know that we should be obedient to what we know, the good that we know to do and to say and to, you know, to move in. But it's another type of blessing when you get to the point with the various aspects of our life where it's not just a thing we're supposed to do, but it's something that the Most High has worked it in our heart and our minds to where we want to do it, we desire to do it, we understand it, we see it, we get it, and it's a blessing when He's able to work those things out in our heart and our mind to where, like, I desire to do this. This is who I am. I'm saying this, I'm saying what I'm saying organically and authentically. When sometimes we praise and thank the Most High because we're supposed to, but we're not really feeling thankful. We're not really feeling that because we don't understand the circumstance, or we don't understand why, but we know, but I'm gonna praise you anyway. I'm gonna thank you anyway. But once the Most High really puts that thing in our heart and our mind to where we see it and we grasp it and we're like, thank you. We get it, and we can truly praise and thank, and we be in total alignment, right? Where our mind and our heart and our thoughts and our actions, everything is in alignment, and there's no wrestling in between, within us, right? It's a blessing. When we sometimes we do things we're not supposed to do, and we regret doing it, we wish we didn't do it, because we knew that it was wrong, but when it gets to a point where we really understand and perceive the weight of what we've done, that's a whole different thing. When we're really like, Father, I'm sorry, because we understand the weight of what we've done, then we're transformed on the inside, and we're changed. We're a different person. And the Most High's goal is to get us to be a different person, to get us to see like Him, think like Him, feel like Him, right? To have His heart, His perspective on things. Because then we'll be changed. When you're just not supposed to, or when you're supposed to, you end up, you're constantly battling with the flesh because the flesh has not died yet. The flesh is still alive, and you're just putting it in its place. You're putting it in check. So it's a battle and it's a fight. But once that thing finally gets dead, because the spirit becomes alive and the spirit is living, and you're living out of the place, in that area, you're living out of the place where you're doing and being that thing, you're embodying it, and you're in alignment with it. You're one. That's why the Most High wants us to be one. Yahushua said to be one. He's one with the Father. There's no wrestling. There's no battle between, His will and the Father's will. It's just the Father's will. He said, y'all come into this oneness to where you are one with the will and the way of the Father, so that there is no battle. There's no, wrestling with the flesh. You are one with this, and that is the life of the Spirit, and that's what He's constantly calling us into and pulling us into that oneness where we are submitted and willingly in every area, so it is definitely a blessing in every area that we're able to move beyond the supposed to, and don't get me wrong, the supposed to is a blessing to be, because sometimes we know what we're supposed to do or what we're not supposed to do, and we just don't care. We're just out there, we're outside, and we out in the outer course, we're in the outer realm. We're not even willing to come into that. So it's a blessing to get to I'm gonna do it because I'm supposed to. Sometimes we are in that place in different areas for a very long time, until the Most High, helps us to break through to the next place. So it's a blessing to be there, but it is an abundant blessing in life to be able to break through, to be able to embrace it's not just that I'm supposed to. I get it. I understand. I want it. I desire it. And it's who I am. It's who He's transformed me into being. Hallelujah. Shalom, shalom.